Assalamualaikum, Madam Fitria. We from Class C Industrial Relation Group 3 want to present our group project. My name is Siti Aminah binti Mali and my matric number is 293000. So first, our group take Maxis Broadband case, which is that company have to pay 703,664 ringgit to a former employee. The key issue in this case is unfair dismissal. Eunkan Seng, a former employer of Maxis Broadband Sedern Berhad, was terminated without doing process and sufficient explanations. He challenged this in the industrial court, arguing his termination was unjust and lacked a proper procedure, emphasizing his clean record and the absence of prior warnings. Maxis claimed unsatisfactory performance but failed to provide clear reason, proper documentation, or a show cause letter. The court, Zulbahrin Zainuddin, ruled that Maxis did not follow the process and lacked evidence to justify dismissal. Citing Section 13/5 of the Industrial Relation Act 1967, the court awarded 703,664 ringgit in compensation. This case highlights the importance of fair treatment, transparent process, and proper documentation in employment practice. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Maifanisha binti Sharudin, matric number 292944. Today, I want to talk about how a legal case like the one with Maxis Broadband compensating a former employee could affect Malaysian economy. It is an important topic that connects labour right and national development. First, let's talk about the economy. When a company faces a legal dispute, they often spend a lot on compensation or legal fee. This reduces their ability to invest in growth, which can slow down Malaysia's GDP. Less investment means less productivity overall. Next is unemployment. Companies might start hesitating to hire if they fear potential legal issue. They might offer fewer full-time jobs, relying more on temporary workers, which make the job market less secure for us. Then there are foreign direct investment or FDI. Investors want stable and predictable environment. If they see rising labor dispute, they might take their money as well, which could reduce the opportunity for new project and job here in Malaysia. Lastly, this could push for labor reform. Stricter the rules to protect employees might help us as a worker, but they also increase costs for business. Balancing worker protection and business goals is tricky but necessary for long-term progress. So, labor dispute don't just
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nuriman Narina binti Azman and my number matric is 292824. I will talk about implications of Maxis Broadband Sedern Berhad on national level. First of all, the implication is income government decrease, which is put a pressure on industrial relations institution. A rise in layoff, wage dispute or other labor-related issues could overwhelm labor courts, mediation panels and arbitration bodies. Increased caseload may slow down dispute resolution, leaving unresolved conflicts to escalate and further destabilize industrial relations. Government may need to allocate additional resources to strengthen the institutions, ensuring timely and effective resolution of disputes to maintain industrial harmony. The second one of implication on national level is rise in labor unrest. Austerity measures implemented by the government to address reduced income could provoke public dissatisfaction, particularly among public sector employees. Key groups such as healthcare workers, educators, and civil servants may organize protests or strike to demand better wages, job security, or improved working conditions. This unrest could extend beyond specific sectors, sparking broader union-driven movements that challenge government policies and demand systemic change. The second implications on national level is legal framework, which is global competitiveness. The strength and clarity of Malay's labor law play a critical role in shaping foreign investment perceptions. Transparent and business-friendly regulation attract multinational corporations, boosting investment and economic growth. Conversely, excessive bureaucracy unresolved labor dispute or rigid labor policy may deter investors, affecting Malaya's competitiveness in global market. The second one on legal framework is compliance with international standard. Malaysia adherence to International Labour Organization, which is ILO, conventions and other global labour standards significantly influence its reputation on the international stage. Compliance demonstrate the country's commitment to fair labour practice and human rights, enhancing trade relations and economic opportunities. Failure to meet this standard, however, could invite criticism, sanction and restriction from trade partners, impacting export and overall economic performance. Proactive measures to align labour policy with international norms will be essential to mitigate such risks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Doktor, my name is Nurul Balkis binti Muhammad Zaidi, metric number 293036. Okay, I will continue about the implications of for the industry level. The first one is positive impact. For the positive impact is defending workers' rights and well-being. The issue of unfair dismissal will increase the organisation or employers' awareness of the importance of protecting workers and workers' welfare rights. So, this is because with the involvement of trade unions and decision from industry court can help protect the rights and welfare of workers from being mistreated by the employers and ensure that workers get a fair treatment. This will also create a harmonious industry because it prioritizes the rights of workers and will help increase worker confidence in decision making at the industry level. So, the implication of unfair dismissal cases can increase the trust and confidence of the affected workers toward the industry to make a report, and the case will be resolved fairly at the industry level. Next, for the negative impacts, will increase in the pending cases in the industry court. There is a significant numbers of unfair dismissal cases pending in the industry court, which may lead to delay in the case resolutions due to needs throughout the proceeding. This delay can result in a frustration for employees waiting the justice, as well as for the employers who must wait for the industry court final decision. So, bagi kesan daripada peningkatan kes yang dekat berada di industry court, dia akan menyebabkan keputusan ataupun keputusan yang dibuat oleh mahkamah akan agak lama kerana memerlukan proses ataupun prosedur. Jadi ia mungkin akan menyebabkan pekerja yang terjejas ni akan berasa tidak puas hati, dan dia akan menyebabkan kesan kepada efektif dan efficiency of industry courts. Next, adversarial industry relation climates. Frequent occurrences of unfair dismissal cases can create a disharmony atmosphere between employers and employees. This is because such situations leads to the conflict between both party, disebabkan oleh hak daripada kedua-dua parti ni ataupun salah satu parti ni telah terjejas. Ia akan menyebabkan industry action such as strikes. So, as a result, this can disrupt productivities and damage the relationship between the two sides. Thus, cases of unfair dismissal have implication that contribute to creating an adversarial adversaries, and disharmony industry climax. The last one is strict company policy. Cases related to unfair dismissal, we encourage company to take action to improve policies related to the employees. This is because employer will strictly enforce policy and clearly define procedure for the dismissals and misconduct to avoid a conflict with the employees and ensure the compliance with the relation mandates by the government for all employees. Having a procedure will help the employers resolve the problem or issue that arise by making the right decisions. However, this may pressure on the employees due to the strict rule and work procedure. Therefore, while this can create a fair environment and potentially enhance industry relation between employers and employees, it may also cause the employees to feel stress because of the strict company policies. So that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter to present on the next slides. Thank you.
The next implication is implication on industrial level, which is cost women spending decrease on sector competitiveness. Industry that focus on reducing costs through automation, digital transformation, or outsourcing may experience a significant boost in global competitiveness. This change often lead to higher efficiency and profitability, enabling businesses to offer more competitive pricing in international markets. However, this shift can marginalize labor-intensive sector as traditional jobs are replaced or eliminated. Tension may rise between businesses seeking to maximize cost efficiency and labor organization advocating for job security and free wages. Such dynamics could create challenges in industrial harmony and policy alignment. The next one is skill and workforce realignment. To address the effect of cost-saving measures, industry are likely to increase investment in upskilling and reskilling programs for workers. The adoption of advanced technologies such as AI, robotics, and data analysis will require employees to develop new competencies, ensuring their relevance in a changing workplace. However, this transition may be uneven across industry. Certain sectors might embrace technological advancement more readily than others, leading to disparities in workforce readiness and future fragmentation in industry relations. This imbalance may intensify the demand for sector-specific training programs and government interventions. The second implication on industrial level is disrupt organizational operation on sectoral competitiveness. Industry reliant on complex supply chains or dependent on consistent labor availability may experience significant disruptions. Examples include manufacturing, logistics, and export-oriented sectors. Prolonged operational challenges such as supply chain breakdowns or workforce shortage could erode global competitiveness, impacting Malaysia's position in international markets. To address this disruption, industry-level negotiation involving employers, unions, and government stakeholders may become necessary to restore productivity and maintain economic stability. And the last one from disrupt organizational operation is union activism. Operational disruption often result in heightened union activism, especially when workers face wage freezes, job losses, or deteriorating worker conditions. Trade unions may advocate for stronger protections, fair compensation, or improved working environment in response to these hardships. This advocacy effort could lead to increased industrial actions, including strike boycotts or public demonstration, placing further strain on organizational operation and labor relations.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Al Gifara, and now I'm going to present about organizational level. In organizational level, there's a 4 point, and the first point is importance of clear communication and documentation. Organization must prioritize clear communication regarding employee performance. The court emphasized the Maxis failed to provide specific reason for non-law evaluation, which contribute to the confusion surrounding his dismissal. Companies should implement robust documentation practice, including formal warnings and details performance evaluation, to ensure employees understand their standing and any areas needing improvement. And the second one is fair evaluation process. The ruling underscore the necessity for transparent and fair evaluation process. Performance assessment should clearly outline specific area for improvement rather than relying on vague or general statement. This clarity helps prevent misunderstanding that can lead to dispute over dismissal. And the third is ad- adherence to legal standards. Employers must comply with legal requirements as outlined in the industrial relation. The court decision reflects a broader expectation that company must act in accordance with principle of equity and good conscience, prioritizing substantial merits over technicalities. Failure to do can result in significant financial penalty and reputational damage. And the last one is proper disciplinary procedure. This case illustrates the necessity for organization to follow proper disciplinary procedures before terminating an employee. This includes allowing employee to respond to performance concerns and ensuring that any performance improvement plans are clearly communicated and fairly applied to court found that the PIP imposed on Nang was confusing and not uniformly applied, leading to his unfair dismissal.
In conclusion, the case of Ongkeseng vs. Maxis Broadband highlight the importance of following proper disciplinary procedure and ensuring fairness in employee management. The industrial court ruling stresses the need for employees to comply with legal standards, including clear communications and fair evaluations. This case serves as a reminder of the consequence of unfair dismissal, both legally and financially, and the potential impact on trust between employers and employees. It also emphasized the need to protect workers' rights and encourage companies to adopt transparent and fair employment practice. Thank you.